Hi guys, welcome to Jen's Happy Home. I hope that you've been enjoying my Disney series this week. Today is my last day of Disney planning and preparation, and today I want to share with you what is in my Disney backpack. This backpack weighs, I would say, between 35 and 45 pounds. It weighs so much right now. Oh my gosh. Everything in here is not coming with me to the parks every day. There's some things that I'm gonna kind of leave at the hotel and bring one, not the other. I'll explain that in a couple of minutes. So I have a few extra items in here right now, and it's also worthwhile noting that we are going to have a stroller. So I am hoping that a good portion of the time I can just put this in the undercarriage of the stroller and then just bring it on the rides with me, because it is very heavy. And I should have a different backpack so that my husband can help me out. I'm sure if I just had a plain black backpack, he would be carrying it most of the time. But I got this backpack for my birthday about 5 years ago. I'll give you a closer look. It is so cute. It has the It's a Small World theme on it. It's by a company called Le Sport Sac. And I really love this backpack. It has a lot of compartments and things, and I will go ahead and show you everything that is inside it. Okay, so on the outside of the backpack, I have my little hand sanitizer. This is a really cute Mickey Mouse one that I had purchased from Walmart. And then in this very front compartment, I have my phone. And then I purchased this a few years ago. It's actually a little eyeglass case or sunglass case. But what I do is I keep a backup camcorder in here. So the camera that I'm going to be bringing to the park, I'm using right now to record this. But I also have this little camcorder by Sony that I've had for a while now. It takes relatively good video, so I'm going to keep that. And that is one of the items that I may not be bringing with me every single time, because I do also have another camera that I'm going to bring. So between the 3 cameras and the iPhone, I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities for taking videos, but I will keep either this or my other camera in the backpack as like a backup in case I have an issue with the camera that I'm using. And then here is that other camera that I was talking about, and this I just have on a lanyard so I can wear it around my neck. And this is just a little tiny Canon point and shoot camera, and it also takes video, so I'll either bring this or the other one that I just showed you as a backup camera. Also in this front compartment, I have some extra sunglasses for my daughter Madison. And then on this side compartment, I have, this is an M&M candy container, and what I do is I have a bunch of quarters and pennies in here. So I'm going to make it like 2 quarters a penny, 2 quarters a penny, and so on. And this will be for doing the penny press. So I'll have it ready to go when my daughter asks me for a change for the penny press machine. And I have one of these little fans from the dollar store. This little change purse that I got from Senor Frogs in Mexico a long time ago. I have some of my trading pins. Trading pins that I have, I purchased because I love them and I want to keep them. So these are the extra ones that I don't mind trading. I actually have 2 of these, so I would trade this one. You know, a few of them I actually have duplicates of, this one as well. So these are pins that I'm willing to trade, and I will just keep them in my backpack in case I see somebody that I would like to trade pins with. I have this little shopping bag. You open it up and it's just a bag for when you're shopping. You can put all your stuff in there. And that is everything in my side compartments. Now I'll show you what's inside. Okay, let's take a look inside my bag. In this little pouch is where I keep my children's EpiPens. I have 2 kids with peanut tree nut allergies, so I keep those with me at all times. I have my Gorilla tripod here for taking video in the parks. You can kind of use it as a selfie stick, or you can set it up as a tripod and take some video of different things going on. So I have not yet traveled with this. We'll see how that goes and how often I use it. And then of course I have some sunscreen. I don't want anybody getting sunburned, and our days are long. Sometimes we're at the park all day, so I'd like to reapply some sunscreen. I also have, this is 1,000 Wishes by Bath & Body, and if I just want to freshen up later in the day, again, sometimes we're at the park from morning till night. We do try to go back to the hotel to take a break mid-afternoon, but that's not always possible depending on what park we're at. Typically, our days at Hollywood Studios in the Animal Kingdom, we don't do that because I find it to be a relatively short day anyway. So it's nice to be able to freshen up, especially before our dinner reservations and stuff like that. And then in this little pineapple pouch, which I think is super cute, I got it at Target, these little chargers for charging up my cell phone. So I have 2 of them that I'll make sure are all charged up and ready to go, along with like the little cords to attach them, because you really do run out of battery quick in the parks. There's something about being in amusement parks, your battery in your phone just gets sucked dry so quickly, especially if you're using the park app, which I always do. I always use the My Disney Experience app, so I think my phone is always running on that all day. I use it just for keeping updated on line waits and things like that. So that really does suck your battery dry. Okay, so this is the heaviest thing in my bag, and I am hoping that I can possibly just slide this underneath the stroller or put it in a side compartment of the stroller or something like that, because it has a lot of fun stuff for my daughter to do at the park, but it weighs a lot. So I'll have to see what I'm gonna do about this. You can see her little pen here is already lighting up, the little Minnie Mouse pen. I got this in one of my Mickey monthly boxes. So let me show you what's in this bag. I have a little notebook and a pen. This could also be used as an autograph book, but basically I have a shopping list in here. I have like a wish list of everything that I want to purchase when we go to Disney Springs. So that's what's in here, and then I'm going to be taking notes about, you know, like the different dining that I want to do at the Food and Wine Festival, just tips and tricks and things that I've picked up from other YouTubers I'm jotting down in here. So that's just like all of my notes that I'm going to need in the parks. And then we like to do the penny press, like I said. So we have 2 books here. I have this Mickey Mouse one from a few years ago, and then I have the Tinkerbell one from a while back, and we're just, I'm dropping everything. We're just filling them up with all of our pennies, and I'll keep at least one of these with me during the day, so that in case she does do a penny press, they get lost very easily. So these books are really great and convenient to keep in your backpack. Okay, and then the bulk of this bag is this hard-covered book that I purchased. This is the Junior Encyclopedia of Animated Characters. So it has over 150 of the Disney characters, and what I am going to do this year is find the character page and have the Disney characters sign their page. I just thought this would be a nice like lifetime keepsake. When we go to Disney, we always get those little autograph books, and we have all the autographs done, and we have all these little autograph books laying around our house, and they just don't really feel that important to me. I think that this just makes it more of like a keepsake. You can keep this as like a coffee table book, and if somebody's flipping through it, they can see that the pages have been signed. And I think it's like going to be a mission for me every year that we go to Disney to find different Disney characters and make sure that we meet them until I can fill up the whole book. So that was my plan, but I was not thinking about how heavy and cumbersome the book would be to take to the parks. So I don't know how it's going to go this year. I hope that we can find a way to make it work, because I think it is a really nice way to save all of the signatures of the Disney characters in this nice hardcover book. And then to go along with that, I have this was just something that I purchased at the Dollar Tree a while back, and it had like pencils and erasers and things in it. But I went ahead and filled it up with a bunch of different color Sharpies, so that when we are having autographs done, we can just pull out this pouch and my daughter can pick whatever color Sharpie she wants them to sign with and hands it over to them. So that's all ready to go. So that is everything that was in this bag. This was actually one of those bags. If you guys watched any of my beach bag packing, what's in my beach bag type videos, I love these. This is just like one of those wet bathing suit bags that they sell in the Target dollar spot, but I find lots of different reasons for using them, and I thought that was a perfect idea, especially because it does rain sometimes in Disney, so keeping the autograph book in there should hopefully protect it somewhat from the rain. Go to the inside of this bag quickly so you can see all the different pouches that it has. You see where I'm taking everything from. There's all of these different like mesh pouches going around the whole bag. So it's a nice way of keeping things organized. I have a brush in here. I also have this fan, and I have a little hair tie keeping it together, but I love keeping these fans in my backpack for hot days. They're just so pretty, and they really do cool you off during parades and things, so it's just nice to have one of these fans. And then again, I just keep my hair tie around it in case I want to pull my hair back. I have both of those items. I do like to keep some ponchos with me in the park just in case it does rain, and I don't mind just using these and throwing them out because they're just like the cheapy kind. I think they were like $1 each. I have 5 of them in here, 1 for each member of my family, and after our trip we can just chuck them. In years past I did purchase the nice Mickey Mouse ponchos that they sell in the parks, and they're not cheap. I think they're like between $10 and $15 each. And I think it's worth it. So I would rather just have kind of like disposable ponchos to use on our trip. Then in this little Mickey bag, I have a facial sunscreen, a little sunscreen that my daughter can just put on her face so that her little nose doesn't get sunburned. I have some Advil and tissues. I have some wet ones. I thought these were cute because they have the red with the white polka dots. I just have these little, they're like the little cloths that you blot your face with, the little blotting cloths to keep your face from getting too oily and sweaty and stuff in the park. So if I needed to freshen up, I have those. Some moist towelettes. And then, I don't know if you have ever seen these at the Dollar Tree. I always get them. They have various different Disney themed little Q-tip tins. They're so cute. So I don't even really use these for Q-tips. I take the Q-tips out and I use them for storing other things. So far this just has some Listerine in it and some hair ties. I'll probably put some Tic Tacs or gum or something else like that in here, but it's just a nice way to keep everything together. And then in this one, and you can see how Mickey has like all the different faces, and he has like a sad face and an angry face. So this one is for all like the boo-boo stuff. So in this little pouch, I have Pepto, Gas X, Advil, cold and sinus, some Band-Aids, some Benadryl, and that's everything. But that's like a lot to fit in this little tiny case, and it just kind of has everything that we would need in case somebody's not feeling well and it needs something. So that's all right in here. And then finally in this little bag, I have this little nail clipper, which is good for taking tags off of merchandise that you buy. Maybe you want to wear it right away in the park. And then I just have a little nail file here in case I break a nail. So that is everything that is in the little Mickey Mouse pouch. And I kind of just kept everything together in this bag that I know we might need for not feeling well, or need to clean up, freshen up, take some medicine, whatever. I know that's all in here. And then I have a couple more of those little bags, and in these bags, this is a pretty aerial one, I just have some kid-friendly snacks. So I have some little bags of pretzels, and then I have some little bags of fruit snacks. So when we're reading online, the kids are getting cranky or they're getting hungry, they need a little snack. I have that in this one. And then in this cute Cinderella bag, I have more like adult-friendly snacks. So I have like a Cliff Bar and some Laura bars. And the same deal, if the adults are getting cranky and hungry, they have a little snack as well. And then I have my little Minnie Mouse wallet. It's so cute. This was in one of my Mickey monthly boxes. So in here, I'm just going to keep my ID, a couple of extra SIM cards for my camera, an extra battery for my camera if I have it. That'll all fit right in here. So that is the last thing in my Disney park bag. But the one thing that I didn't mention was water bottles. And I do have these Brita water bottles. They just filter the water for you at the Disney parks. You can get water from any of the food stands. They will give you a glass of ice water. So I'm not really too stressed out about not having this with me, but I would like to bring these with me, and when I do get water, just kind of run it through here so that the water tastes better. But I am also, like I said, going to have a stroller this year. This will probably be our last year having a stroller. My daughter's like right on the brink of maybe not needing one, but probably would be best to have one because the days are long and hot and she will get tired. So I have this bag from 31 that I can hang on the back of the stroller, and it has these little cup holders. So I plan on just putting our drinks in this bag and any other random stuff that I can fit in here to lighten my load of my backpack. So anything that I'm not too concerned about being stolen or whatever, maybe some snacks and things like that, sunscreen and whatnot, I can just throw in this little mesh compartment in the back, and this will be hooked on the back of our stroller this year. Whew. All right. So that is everything that's in my Disney park bag. I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing what I bring with me to the parks. Sadly, this is my last video this week. When I get back, I am hoping to share with you lots more Disney related stuff. I plan on filming a ton of stuff in Disney. I hope I have some fun vlogs to share with you guys. And I'm going to kind of just like sprinkle them like magical pixie fairy dust throughout the year or the upcoming months or whatever. I'm gonna kind of try to make it last as long as possible because I think it's gonna be a really great way to remember and reminisce and just kind of relive our Disney vacation by taking the time to go through all the footage and edit it. And I'm just really looking forward to that. It's kind of like scrapbooking your life, you know. It's gonna be a fun way to remember our vacation. So I do hope to share that with you every Monday or every other Monday or whatever Monday I can manage to do it, and kind of sprinkle it throughout the year and show you guys a little bit about what we did on our Disney trip. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and subscribe down below so that I can update you every time I have a new and fun video to share. And don't forget to follow me at Jen's Happy Home on Instagram so that I can give you live updates, especially this week as we are in Disney World. You can see what our family's up to, what we've been doing all week. Thank you so much for watching and have a great weekend. Take care. Bye.